Hello everyone, it's Golden Buddha. We are back with the new title, uh, new game in general, MMO. Quite interesting because it's similar to the old type strategy games like Travian, Tribal Wars, and old game. Nothing like Supremacy or other new titles. New titles, but they are not new anymore. But yeah, so we are listening today to High Energy Synthwave Aerobic Workout Mixtape. Uh, I need to show it so Bitro so YouTube doesn't charge me money or close my video. Right now we'll be logging to the game. The game is called Romance Age of Caesar. As here we are going, it's already version 2.2.2. As you see, the guys are working hard on it. I think I'm making 2-3 updates per day, I think, because I quite often see problems. So first thing first, you start in something like a city, but you start, let's see, you start in the tutorial island. Tutorial island is something very simple where you learn how to manage your small community. Then when you gather 4,000 building points, you move to Homeland, so like those external provinces. I will show you where. So this is the Roman Empire, as you see. Tutorial is played probably only on Corsica, that's why we cannot attack it and see it. Then you move to more external provinces to continue your play. For now, only Africa is available. So when you gather 4,000 building points for doing SimCity, urban points, sorry, not city points, urban points, then you can move to the homeland, so the Africa, and then to the inner empire. Then you see it's outer empire and frontier. The level of difficulty rises with every different level of the province. Frontier is like fighting barbarians all the time, like a high level and everything. Silver mines, yeah, man. Those are some very nice things. Barbarian stronghold control. Oh, House of Neptune conquered barbarian stronghold. Interesting. They also conquering the province called Outer Empire. So Neptunians are trying to get win here. In order to move, I think you also need some money. Pretty sure I need like 30-40,000 to move to the Inner Empire in Italy to work with the guys. But we'll see how it goes. For now, it looks like those houses are divided. So blue is House of Neptune, and second house is House of Jupiter. The violet one, they are the biggest ones. Then is House of Vulcan, House of Mars, and those three I don't know. Probably House of Venus, Mercury, and Demeter, I guess. I'm not sure how to call them. Let's see. Okay, we know this is Vulcan. This is a list of the alliances. So I think you can have up to 5 alliances per house. It's very important to limit yourself only to the best ones. This should be House of Mars, God of War. Yeah, what house? House of Mars, yeah, Latini. Okay, alright, sure. Now this is House of Neptune and they are Veneti, alright. House of Jupiter is Etruscans, okay, so Etruscans are winning our server. And Vulcan, House of Vulcan, so Brutti, not real Romans. Alright, those yellow ones, what was that? House of Mercury, Ligurians, okay. Okay, that thing, the Germans. House of Venus, Sabines, okay. That one, I don't know what is that. House of Ceres, Samnites. Probably you pronounce it series. Okay, 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 okay. There's a lot of with alliances with no house. Right. So in general, the house that has the most glory points wins the round. We still have 50 days to go. Last round was, I think, won by Neptune. There are some rewards. Not sure what are those. Gold premium bundle, whatever. So nothing important, to be honest. I was expecting some kind of medals, maybe statistics. I don't know. In general, we do what we want to do. Yeah, you can join Senate when you are rank 101, but we don't have it now because I'm still like 85. This is map of the whole thing, and as you see, there's a little bit of fighting. Right now I control several provinces, I think 30 in total. One here, several here. The provinces have to be connected using the share borders. For example, right now I'm spreading into 3 different provinces: Africa Superior, Media Media, Media Superior. Now every province, yep, has something like the city, and we control the city. You use the imperial points that are here to do the actions within the game in general. You want to attack someone, for example, where we are here, yeah. Let's see how that does it look like. So I have some points, imperial points. I'm producing 9 per day, but I can store 33. So what I will do, I will attack that town that is not related to me and try to steal some imperial points to make more things. Imperial points can be used to attack others and to do some changes on the market. But first, let's see how it looks like in attack. Several options. You can move, you can go home, you can design your fort. So if someone attacks you, how you defend. I just went for the archers everywhere and a couple of ballistas, but you can build all those things below, as you see. Right now there are a couple of other options, like type of troops we want to use. Every troop soldier is different. So for example, if I will go to conscript, replace archer with conscript, I will get 353 gold back, but I wouldn't worry too much about gold, because as long as you clean your wharves in your port and you sell to those wharves all the resources you are producing or stealing from others or taking from others, then you're fine with money. Just about these imperial points, they are limiting you a lot. Same with Senate points that I cannot do anymore because I'm in the Homeland, not in the Italy or better province. So what we are doing right now, we are getting all those small towns, wall towns and villages. In villages there is nothing to do, to be honest. You just control them with this defender with 2 imperial points. Like for example, if I would like to attack enemy village, I would have to use at least, I think, 8 or 9 imperial points to win and take control of it. With towns it's different. Towns are bigger pieces of land, and they are full of the barbarian counts that you need to defeat. And the higher the building you produce here, the bigger production of wool and general capacity. And also build some docks to send the resources to the city. City is that thing, the most important place in the whole province where you sell where you send all your products, but you can also buy or sell a couple of things. Not sure how the sell thing goes because I'm not able to sell anything yet. I don't have export option, and we control that, so we control the future. In general, every province gives you some points. Yeah, sorry, the little baby is angry at me. Where is that? Is that it? I think it's here, yeah. So it's city forum, and we are trying to do something with this city forum. We are trying to get as many people as possible to join our town and help us take control of the whole area. Glory health, glory points, quite important, especially for houses, because you saw that houses are counted using the glory points, and they are collecting points from every town. Maybe not town, I don't think it's town, it's called urbs. From every urbs, for example, those guys from urbs Nord will be sending everything to House Vulcani, while those guys from the urbs um, Africa will be sending everything to House Jupiter, while those guys will be sending their glory to House Neptune. Yeah. So it's important who is leading your town, your urbs. This is city, yeah? Capital of Limited. So this is capital. So let's call it capital, while we're having cities around. Some cities are empty, like for example, where is empty city? Like this city is empty. There is no one else. The others are full of people. There's 7 here, 10 here, 5 here. In general, every province like that is generating some glory points. It depends on the level of your province. We are in Homeland, so it's the lowest one that we can get. Of course, you need to click those points here to those resources to collect the resources. But let's go back to the glory points and other things. We hold 200 glory points, and we can send it as soon as we will join any house. We are producing roughly 70 glory per day. That's a lot. Okay, we can upgrade the town. The most important thing is we want to know how much we are getting for controlling the villages, resource villages and resource towns. So 2 points per day for resource village and 2 points per day for resource town. 10 points for capital of the province, and we cannot control those right now in Homeland, but in the other empires, other provinces will be able to get some points. Okay, so Homeland is generating 34 points on its own. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So I think we are generating more. We are generating around 100 glory points, I think. And you see straight away that the resource towns are worth more in the frontier. In Rome, you don't have resource towns, you just have resource villages. Cities are quite important too, and all of those barbarian strongholds from which you want to have some points. So you need to keep in mind there's a lot of variables in this game. This is rough as presentation, what you can expect. You want to control your town, so how to do it? Every now and then you go to, how do we call it, city forum, press the scroll, city administration, and vote for yourself and ask others to vote for yourself. And then you can decide who else will be joining the game with ruling the town with you. So I can add some votes to this guy. I think I'm getting 13 votes per day, so I can spend all of them on this person. You can check when is the end of the day here in 3 hours. So you want to spend your points before the end of the day. Wait a second. Little one is very angry that we are talking and he's not having fun with me. Alright, now it's better. Give me a second. I need to manage the little one. Little one, come on. Right, let's go back to the game. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's go to our city. Right, you are collecting resources. Every building has the level that you can upgrade, and there are some information. Generally, every town produces roughly 2.5 times more resources than it can store. You don't have anything that can store. No, that can store things. Every building is giving us some resources, but it requires work permits. and we do that. Work permits are produced in the forum. So for now, I can use 30 permits. I have 6 unused. We can do something about that. For now, let's click everything. Not everything was on the maximum, but it's good to have those things going. I think we'll build our. Uh, those are prestige points that we need to upgrade our character. Upgrading our character gives us several things. You will see in a second what happens if you upgrade your character. Those are upcoming researches we can expect on the level 90, 100 and so on. Now, our next rank will give us 25 action points, 90 to almost 1000 denaries, 3 research points and 4 tactical points. Yeah, those are action points, command points. Yeah, there is a lot of those points. You need to remember those. In the Homeland, you don't use Senate points. You use Imperial points for, as I said, attacking others, or pillaging them, like farming them, or sending resources from those yards, wharfs, sorry, to the city. Why we do that? Because we want to make some money. If we want to make some money, we are just saying a little bit here. And we want to make sure we never overflow. Yeah, as you see, those wharfs are full of resources, so to free them, we'll have to go to dockyards. The higher level of docks, the better. We can send more resources. For example, if I will go here, for example, those docks are level 9, mine are level 3. And if we'll use them to send resources, you will see that I will be able to send more. I will be able to send 6 packages. I think, not sure how much it is. Always you've sent 2 packages, it costs 1 Imperial point, but then it's after 2, it's 1 Imperial point per package. I think 1 package for water is around 100 water items. Right now, we'll be trying to do something here. In our dock, it will be less. We'll be able only to send 3 packages, but we want to free a lot. I'm pretty sure we want to go here and just send shipment of maybe wood. Nope. Yeah, fish. Let's see how this will work. It should be 600 fish, yeah? No, 500 fish. Interesting. Okay, so we have sent those. They are swimming to our beloved city capital. Someone already sent water from our town to city. In general, you can store all those resources here. Not sure how to sell them, but I know how to buy it. If you want to buy something, you go here and you use your imperial points to buy a little bit of those. So for those, generally for the strategic mark, we use imperial points. I'm pretty sure the Senate points are used when you are part of the Senate in Rome itself. For now, we are just limited to the Homeland provinces, so we cannot do too much. As I said, we control a lot of provinces, around 30. So 30 provinces with 30 villages and towns, resource towns, which gives us around 60 points for them of glory, plus 10 points for capital of Numidia of the province, so it's 70 points plus 34 points for our town. The Giga gives us in general 104 glory points per day. That's a lot. You see the biggest alliances are producing 800 per day, and I can produce 1/8 of that alone. Now let's see what is happening here. Mm, yes. So when we go to city forum, I showed you how we can promote people, vote on them or on ourselves. Cap is 1500. For now I am a leader, but it could change. Uh, we can always remove some people, especially those who are inactive, if we want to. And you will just remove the person. You can always decide that you don't want to be commander of the town. For example, if commander of the town was from house Jupiter and someone who is from different house was elected to be leader of this city, then all the provinces would change the hands and will move to another house, for example, to house Vulcani. So when you play this game, you want to make sure that people who are in charge of towns are on good terms of you, so they don't betray and don't go to enemy camp, to enemy house. Generally, it's very really similar to the Rome Total War, where you had those houses too. I think I showed you everything that is important here. There are a couple of other things. All those things has to be built in the town in order to use them. We can increase levels and such things. Academy levels, barrack levels. You can produce those, but in general, you want to invest in yourself. From time to time, you can put some unused houses or buildings into vault. Now, vault is something that is really interesting. We can build another timber yard because we have a couple of things in the vault already. Yep. We have fishmongers, wells. We also have some timber yards. Oh, let's place, for example, that from the vault. Okay. Now we can remove it. We can place it into vault once more. See? Boom. It's back in the vault. It costs a little bit of command points, but you shouldn't worry too much about that. We are producing 60 per hour, so 1 per minute. Maximum is 100. Not sure how to increase that. This capacity will be good to have more, but it's possible. In general, those points are used for moving your troops within the town or inside the tactical maps, not strategic ones. So this is tactical map for example, if you are attacking an enemy province, enemy city will be moving here, and you will be using command points. Tactical points are used during the battles itself, so you need to store them. I think 30 is maximum, but in general you can store up to 20. The additional 10 can be stored from the cards that we are using. There's a lot of cards you can play, like that, giving you strange things. Yeah, something like that. I don't use cards, I will save them for later. But yeah, soft cap is 20. But if you kill enemies, for example in battle, you will get additional tactical points from that. Prestige points. Prestige points, I said to you, they are used in progressing your character. My character Drusus. Now every house, we call it, is producing money per day plus some prestige. The capacity is 450. 60 for that one. That is level 19, and it's a little bit more for level 21. In general, I figure out that there are some resources that are worth selling and buying. Like for example, if you sell 10 of those, they will be worth 120, so 12 per item. While those are probably the most expensive, 33 per item. Those are 8.8 per item, 7.7, 5.5, 4.4, 3.9, 1.1. We cannot sell that. Well, let's see. Let's buy some. 0.7 for that. while here will be 0.5 for selling. So we are losing some value on that, buying and selling. Wood is a little bit better, I think. I can use those arrows too. It's 1 per item. That should be better. 2.4 per item. Those are metals. 6.6 per item. Almost 20 per item. I think it's changing with time. And 22 per item. It's changing with time, but the most important will be iron, clay, and tunics, and meat, of course. Tunics can be produced without producing anything in your town. For wood, you need to uncover the wood and place on top of the wood your how do we call it? Not even sure. Wood cutter, timber yard. Yeah. So same goes for iron. If you want iron, you need to find an iron mine like that. This is clay pots. You want to place a clay pit on top of them. Fishmongers, water guys, vegetable guys, they don't need any resources in the tactical map. Same goes for oil mill, but they will require something like, for example, they require water to operate. Those require wool to operate. From time to time, we'll see something like that. This means that this building was put to sleep, so it doesn't use the work permit. Other time you'll see the hammer. The hammer will mean that there are no resources to continue the work, or there is no access to the road. You need roads to get everywhere. When you will defeat all the barbarian villages, you will get something like the arch that allows you to go to the strategic map. Those are some simple tutorial tasks that you can do. Those are researches. At some point you can unlock with the cards the queue for the research. What I'm focusing on is coin cap a little bit, imperial point cap, and forager speed. Because when you want to get a lot of resources so you can sell them and get more money, you are sending foragers to do the job. For example, here I can send 4 foragers, but because my limit or capacity limit is 150, we'll send that. Only that, yes. And that those guys will go there, collect the resources, come back. So they don't fight, they collect. But they can collect only from neutral villages controlled by no house. Like for me, that's why no one is attacking me, because I'm neutral, so everyone can use my resource villages and my research towns. And I think I will have to finish it here for a second. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Back to that was a phone. Yeah, back to the game. Right, so we explained the Nari. There's a limit. I have 10,000 limit. Yep, producing 4,500 per day. The command points that are used in the tactical map. Command points in the tactical map, tactical points in the battle map, imperial points in the strategic map, sport points in Senate. I told you how to collect resources, how to click them. See, those guys are bringing back 120 of pottery. Still 120 left. So what we have to do is to go to the town and remove the pottery that we have. Probably sell it, because we don't have space for more. So we'll sell everything. That will give us space for more. Now, in general, we will have to research the storages to increase the level, like I'm doing here, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what those gods are doing. We'll have to figure it out. We want the guy responsible for the war, I think. Imperial points, CP collection reduction. Okay, so you can collect your resources for 1 command point. see? And 1 command point less. Money you can collect for free. Same with prestige. It doesn't cost command points. For example, if I want to collect iron or tunics from my friends, which one has tunics? They are the most expensive ones. It will cost me 10 points, you will see. You see? No, 8 points. 8 points right now because I did some researches that allow me to collect the points, the resources cheaper. So in general, you want to have people with a lot of resources in your town. So go for one high resource building, like here it's level 24, but the rest is only level 2. Boom, like that. And you create resources like that. There is a limit how much you can have. It's a general overview of the resources, but if you want to see details, you go to forum and here. Now, your forum, as your legion, has a defensive structures that you can plan. Oh, see, I have some lacking points, so for example, I can put those in the corners and add some additional troops if I want to. But for now I think we are good. It's the same with defense. If you want to attack an enemy opponent, you will always go for the forum. But those, you see those circles? Those are the control zones circles that don't allow opponents to come closer. No, I cannot break that because I don't have access to that resource yet for now. But I still can build a lot of things, like here. Yeah. And city fort here. We cannot upgrade city fort. The points are rising with the fort planning, so you need research to build more and more. There is information how many of each you can build. So for example, 500 of those, 10 of those, 20 of those. Oh, interesting. I think how much more because I already have 10 and I used all archers. Right. So we forgot to update our defenses of the city of our forum. But it doesn't matter really because those two are keeping every enemy who comes through the arch at bay. You will have to defeat for city barracks, fort, and when I'm going AFK, I also place my legion here. So also legion is blocking enemy. So enemy has to spend a lot of imperial points just to defeat those 3 obstacles, and then he'll need even more imperial points to get to the city, to forum and defeat forum. So it's not worth an effort. Okay, let's see how the attack looks like. Okay, so we are going here. We are attacking enemy. Yep. We don't want to attack that because he has some defenses in place. We want to attack Eric. Oh, I can show you that we can select what to steal from them. Now those resources are very cheap. We would like to steal something like pillage rank 4, but we don't have it. To tunics, meat, cotton and iron. For now we'll just go for imperial points because we need more. Launch. We land here. We have 30 tactical points that we can use in the battle. Now you see, enemy doesn't have fort and city barracks in front of the arch, so I have straight way up to his forum. I have 60 minutes to attack him and 37 command points to move on this tactical map. That's the limit. Boom. That's another limit. You will see something interesting there right now. They will show me, you see, this is range of the fort barracks, exactly. So we want to go into the circle of this forum, and then we can decide what to attack. We'll go for forum. Okay. Now, attack will cost us 248 because those are the cheapest troops we can put into fight. If we had Lego legionaries, we will pay like 5 times more for the attack. We don't want that. So I think Centurion is for free. So we'll start with, I think, damaging towers. We don't need to damage that tower. We want to kill those. Okay. So we'll kill those first. Okay. They have like a passive activity, those auxiliaries, that they can activate their shields. Right. Okay. Now we are sending that guy in. He will destroy this tower easily. And yeah, archers. I think we can send those in. This is deployment phase still. We want. Now we are choosing from the orders. This is order that's showing the guide where to go. We can also order our archers to go in the different direction. Those are range attacks. Okay. We want our guy to go here. First, let's shoot those guys. My God, what happened? Oh, we want to kill those guys. Right. Well, those stakes don't do too much to you, but you still need to kill them. As you see, my troops prevailed and I lost 1 infantry, but I gained only 2 imperial points while paying 3 for attack, so it's not good. Let's see. View city. So we attack this guy. We can attack Romulus, I think. I'm not sure about Halix. Yeah, let's attack Romulus now. And by deploying troops into the battle, Halix. Okay. Yeah, so we'll land somewhere here. Sometimes those barbarian villages are making it hard for us to advance because they are blocking us with the zone of control of mate. That game. Okay, so already caught into 2 forts. So it's not a good idea to attack because you will lose a lot of tactical points to fight those. So what you do in such a circumstances, you go here and you see strategic map, empire map. Yes, and we will try. We need a little bit more money. Let's sell something like always. Yeah, 20 points should be enough to get to someone. And the lags are terrible because I think the game is still not optimized. It's still beta version and so on. So don't expect anything fancy. But you know, it's better than nothing. What do we want to sell? A little bit of those. Okay, right, that's enough. I would like to have a button that allows me to go quickly to my legion, especially if I leave the legion inside an enemy town, because you can hide your legion inside the enemy town. I will show it that. So we'll land somewhere here. Right. See, we can walk. Those are limits of those barbarian villages. This is the limit, the control zone of his troops. Okay, we just want to go here. We can, for example, hide between buildings. Oh man, those lags. Right, so yes, here. If you go to the strategic map, empire map, you cannot see that my legion is attacking that village. You will have to go there and find legion. And this is what we'll do. Okay, that's easy. Just 2 points. That's acceptable. You just spam all of those troops. Of course, you can have a lot of troops. I will explain you the differences between troops soon. Let's see how it goes. Right, killing, 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 killing. Should be the button speed up or something, skip, automatic. So retreat will cost you 248. Those are costs of all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, maybe even more. It costs like 20 of them. Okay, we gained 3 points, but we spend 1, so we are up 1. It's not the best. Right. We will try to show you how we get control of the Bressor's province. We'll move. Oh, maybe first differences. So Centurion is always the same. You just level him up. Doesn't have a shield. That's the problem with him. Archers, range attack. They are level 19, so they are quite powerful. But without that, they are very weak. But because they can work offense, defense, they are great for me. Another type of troop you can choose is auxiliaries. Mine are quite high. 800 hit points, so way more than archers, but they need to go to melee. They are slow. They can put shields for 16 seconds. It's not great, but it's enough to cover themselves from the scorpions or from the archers and approach. Structure damage is quite moderate. No, those support, this is level 1, not 10 like the auxiliaries or 20 like the archers. Quite good against structures and siege equipment. They also take less damage from fire and onagers and from missiles, so from archers. They're quite good in advancing and destroying those barricades, those pesky towers, or the scorpions or onagers. Velites. Melee damage 12, range 16 is quite good, better than my archers right now. And quite fast, of course, range 8, limited number of javelins, not sure how many. And yeah, DPS against siege equipment and structures like the towers. Quite good, but I'm not using them because I already went into archers. Now those cavalry is quite good because they are quite strong against units. At some point, but they are very very fast. They're weak against. They cannot destroy walls, and they die on caltrops. They are very good in attacking siege equipment like onagers and scorpions. They are getting to them fast, but structure damage 0. That's the problem. Legionaries, like the main fighting force, very slow. This is level 1, and they are already like uber strong. They keep the shields up for 40 seconds, comparing to auxiliaries 16 seconds, it's way more. But they are also very expensive to put in the battle, so you don't want to use them. You probably want to use the cheapest things possible. So archers, those auxiliaries or velites. Cataphract, it's melee unit. Yeah, see 180 damage upon impact. 300 hit points just on level 0. No structure damage, that's the problem. But siege equipment they destroy on the spot. Centurion, Praetorian, sorry. Melee fighting, deployers are some special abilities, not sure what, and a lot of hit points, a lot of unit damage, moderate structure, and siege equipment damage. Now, those are all things you need to know. So, for example, deployment of my, I think healing of my troops is 264. That's the cost of everything. You never pay for the commander. The guy is restored automatically for free. It's like the general in Total War, so you want to use as many of those as possible. For now, I think I have access to 1 only. Now our troops will be... Oh, sorry, they are still not working. Okay. To send the troops on the march, we do one more thing. This is deployment of our defensive structure of our of our legion, but we'll have to change it. Add some towers, add some legionaries probably, and so on to make it more interesting. But we'll do it in another video. For now, we'll just put our troops on the march towards that village. Yeah, as an attacker. Now you see, if we will go here, we'll have to fight those guys and those guys, and we don't want to do that. Because we don't want to waste our money and our imperial points. Though, when I say that, fighting enemy armies, legions, you can even fight the legions from your own town, to be honest. That's strange. Uh, Fighting another legions, it doesn't cost any imperial points in general. But as you see, we want to expand. We want to move here. We want to take those provinces. And move forward. All right. So for now, let's first pause and wait till they arrive to the place in